GCA, MSME, and GCPA detail now. Next, we have the session Decoding Angel Investment for MSMEs by Mr. Neeraj Tyagi. Mr. Neeraj is the co-founder and CEO of We Founder Circle and an angel investor. Over to you, Mr. Neeraj.
Thank you all the very patient audience here. I just came here I think 1 hour back, 45 minutes. I heard all three gentlemen here. I think they are the pillars of the economic framework that we have in the country, and I think all of you can take a lot of advantage from the policies, and I think the new instruments of unlocking the value that you are creating, how you can leverage that, how you can make it even bigger. I want to share a different perspective. All of you are very successful business owners. Some are running second generation, third generation, fourth generation businesses. And I represent a community of angel investors, people who are individuals like you and me, but who are right now eager to transform their current businesses, who wants to work with people who are coming up with very new innovative ideas. And the association of these two words, the SME words, okay, and the legacy business guys, the traditional business owners, and the startups, we are in between of them. So we are just facilitating these two words. And I can tell you from my experience of last 7 years of angel investing, I helped almost more than 200 entrepreneurs. I personally invested in 50 of them. My partner has invested in 100 of them. So between me and my other co-founder, we have invested in 150 odd companies, personal or own money. We helped more than 5,000 investors to start their journey, how they can work with founders. We raise capital not only in India. In India, we must have traveled to more than 40 cities. We have a target to go to 100 odd cities, and I'm talking about beyond Delhi, Bombay, Bangalore, Hyderabad, Chennai. I'm not talking about only these like metro cities, which are like huge centers of startups. I'm talking about cities like Surat. I'm talking about cities like Vellore. I'm talking about Vijayawada. I'm talking about Cochin. I'm talking about Coimbatore. I'm talking about cities like Jaipur, Lucknow, all those tier 2, tier 3 cities, if you want to call them. And I cannot tell you the kind of eagerness the local business communities has not to basically sit on the borderline, but to actively participate with these guys. And they have everything right, actually, what probably a startup founding team or a young company needs. It's a match fit. There cannot be a better match fit between these two communities. That is something that I have learned. And I'll come back to this part, okay? But I just want to give you a different perspective that beyond India, we have taken startups to some of the India expect capitals of the world. So in Singapore, in Hong Kong, in London, in China, we have taken these delegations of startups. Young ideas which are doing very good, showing early good signs, which are scalable and where there is a very, very strategic involvement possibilities. People like you and me, we can really join hands with these guys, and it is not about money. So today I will not only talk about investing, okay? I say investing is a natural outcome. Believe me, if I really like your business idea, I'm a smart person, okay? You guys are like, cannot be a better person who can understand the business value. If there is a business, there is an opportunity there, I think you guys have all the knowledge, all the skills. You have done it without any external funding. You have done it bootstrap level, block by block, so many times. So for you, it's like no-brainer. My job is basically just to identify good opportunities, put it in front of you, and I think that's it. And if I'm asking not only the money, I'm saying you come, participate, become a business partner of this company, help them to scale, give them distribution, give them infrastructure, warehousing, export capabilities. If you can do all of this, and that's a natural match fit. So when we go to, whether I have gone to all these international capitals and addressed communities like this, or we have gone to very deep, smaller cities. Like recently, just a week back, we were there at a Rajasthan tour. 5 days we covered 5 cities. Started from Udaipur, we gone to Jodhpur, then Bhilwara, then Kota, and then Jaipur. Now it is impossible. It is almost like a very strange feeling, okay? And I advise Microsoft and Amazon and Googles of the world also. They pay me to advise them how to run their startup programs, how to discover the opportunities. So when we talk to a company like Microsoft, they get awestruck that how come basically in a city like Bhilwara or a Bilaspur or a Ranchi, how will you find right mindset people who wants to partner with startups and invest in them, and how will you find up those entrepreneurs who wants to create big companies? It is already there. We are just doing the matchmaking thing. So if you allow me and if you participate in this next like 10 minutes with me, okay, I just want to take your feedback also. In this room, how many of you have ever invested in a startup company? If you can just give me an idea. Just raise your hand. Ever invested in a company? So I already see 2 people, 3. Okay. Anyone of you ever invested in a startup, sir? I just say you are, you're the godfather of actually this industry, yeah. But yeah. So the point I'm making, yeah, so good, here also we have 3 people. If I ask basically how many of you ever thought of exploring this asset class, exploring this startup ecosystem, okay, and try to find out, yeah, every day I hear these big stories, but what is the real story behind these mega headlines? How many of you ever thought of interacting with startups, okay, talking to the founders and investing in them? How many of you? Okay, good. So we have a better like intent here in the house. So okay, so I'll try to convert this into a almost 100% intent. Okay, that's my job here. So let me give you a few examples basically how this partnership is possible. Okay, and how it is not about money. Like for example, we are sitting in this hotel. Okay, can you imagine the kitchen here? How they are doing the procurement of all the ingredients that they're using? Oil, ghee, okay, dal, vegetable, fruits, dairy products, everyday consumable in their kitchen. Can you imagine how many SKUs will be there in their kitchen? Any guess? How many SKUs in this kitchen? More than 100. Anybody wants to better this number? More than 1,000 ingredient. Just spices itself, I think they will have 100. Okay, because they have different flavors that they, imagine the kind of cuisine that they're every day preparing. Then how many ingredients must be going? So it's more than 1,000 SKUs from this single kitchen that they must be ordering. Now imagine, just multiply this with how many restaurants we have in Bangalore, how many hotels we have in, what kind of procurement value size that I'm talking about. It's huge, it's phenomenal. But if you also try to see that, is it digital right now? What is the way of procurement? How it is happening right now in this kind of a ultra modern Silicon Valley, as we call it, Bangalore? How many hotels, how many restaurants here are using a digital way of ordering? How they are managing their inventory, how they are managing their vendors? You will be surprised that less than 5% are using a digital way. Otherwise, a very simple way, the old 100-odd days, you call up a phone and you say, yeah, just send these many containers of oil, ghee, vegetable, fruit. So they are every day, this is how they are ordering. And then orders come from different vendors and you store it and then do the reconciliation. Even the billing takes place basically in 7 days time, because whole day if they are busy, if the vendor is not coming on the time, then these guys don't have even time to reconcile the order value. Such a leakage in the entire process. Now, there is a startup called Supply Note. There are 5 founders we funded 3 years back. Directly from the campus, they have started a company called Supply Note, IIT Kanpur guys. No experience of business in their family. Very humble background, come from farmer's family, teacher's family, and they started this business. So the point I'm making is they didn't had any legacy experience with them. They created this company called Supply Note, and the idea was to give a technology very simple way, the way you order on a consumer side, you order food using Zomato and Swiggy, similar kind of ordering pattern, similar kind of like managing the different vendors, having choices of SKUs to the back kitchen. So imagine basically, now you can relate the way the Zomato works on the front end with the consumer side, the back side, a similar kind of like technology stack for this hotel. They have more than 1,500 right now clients. Okay, they started from Delhi, so they have majority more than 1,000 restaurants in Delhi. You name a restaurant chain, KFC, Vango, any big chain that you know about Delhi and in North, they all are their client. Right now, the total order value, and they are just basically in North couple of cities, and now they have started going out. The order value on their one single technology platform is 500 crores. And this is just one city. Now you can imagine if this company will go to top 40 cities of India, how much business this will generate. Now, where is the partnership value? People like you who are from, say, similar category of businesses, okay, who come from food, for example, or who come from logistics, or who come from finance, 500 crores of ordering is happening. And what is the TAT? Okay, what is the credit line that is right now popular in this kind of industry? 45 days to 120 days. That's the time basically is the lead lag time when a vendor actually gets its payments. So if you're supplying, say, rice or dal or atta or any stuff to this hotel, I think you as a vendor, you as a SME, you as a manufacturer or a supplier or a vendor or a trader for that matter, you have to wait for those 90 days. So if you are NBFC, for you there is opportunity. This 500 crore order value, if you start discounting the bills and you offer this credit line, then it's a straightforward business because they are serving to all the good vendors, all the big hotels. So you can rely, the transaction is already been done, you discount this business value, and immediately you have a offering, NBFC offering inbuilt in this business. Think of the logistics, how much of logistics is happening in this. So if you are a logistics player, you can immediately partner with these guys. If you are a trading guy, if you are a food business, how many 1,000 clients you are getting through one partnership with this startup? That is the kind of magnifying effect. That is the kind of multiplier effect that can work because they don't know how to scale. They are good in basically in creating a technology. They already proved it in one market. Now they need people like you who can expand this to other cities, who can partner with these guys. And if you are really impressed with these guys after working for 6 months, 1 year, if you want to invest in these companies, that's how you can do this. So I'm saying, if you open your mind, okay, and you kind of expose yourself and try to engage with these guys, there are multiple. We already invested in 70 companies in the last 20 months. This year itself, we have invested in 57 companies. 57 companies in 10 months, okay? That means almost like 5 to 6 companies we are funding every month. 5 or every 5th day we are funding a company. Just because we have on the other side 5,000 investors who are ready to listen to these guys. And we are just doing the matchmaking. So if you are into healthcare, you run hospitals, I have a basically business opportunity for you. So the way OYO works, they take your extra inventory and sell it to the market and aggregate it and sell it to the market. The similar way in the hospital, there is a company called Glamio Health. There is a company called Pristine. What they do is they go to your hospitals, take the inventory, take the surgeons which are sitting on your panel and aggregate it and then offer that product, that kind of flexible offering to the consumer, the patient. This model itself, which is the asset-light model, you don't have to have a hospital, you don't have to have doctors on your panel, but you aggregated the extra inventory possible in this industry. And other side, you have huge patient data. People who are searching on Google, okay, if I need a surgery, say tomorrow if doctor suggests you a surgery, somebody in your family, what do? You start checking in your family and friends. You go to Google and try to find out who's the best doctor in cardiac, who's the best doctor who is in liver, who's the best doctor in other life treatment that you are searching. The more you search, they know that there is a person, they capture it, they offer you a flexible model. Okay, so my time is up. I just want to just finish on this. So, no, thank you for telling me. Time is the biggest investment that we are doing, so all of you are investors. So the point I'm making is, in this example, this company is doing 5 crores of business every month. They've done more than 2,500 surgeries last month. Can you imagine how many hospitals in Bangalore are doing 2,500 surgeries without owning infrastructure? Just so with these two examples, the point I'm making here is that these businesses are ready, okay, to partner with you. They are very eager, okay, to work with you. I'm saying do not look at it just as an investing opportunity. It is not like a passive investing, it's active investing. And I think you are the right people who can partner with them and invest with them and help them grow faster and make your money. On the money side, I can just tell you a number. People, we normally advise, there is a myth around angel investing. People feel it's, you need to have crores of rupees to invest in startups. Even if you have 10 lakh rupees allocation for next 12 months, you can invest 2 lakh each in one company. So in a year, you can invest in 5 such businesses, okay? Get along with them, understand their business model, try to adopt the best practices in technology in your businesses, transform your businesses. I can tell you, see, 50% of our investors are SME background, and motivation for them is not to make money. They are making enough money. Let me tell you the motivation, and I think some of you will find really connect to that. So the biggest motivation beyond making money, first is that you want to transform your current businesses. Second is you are thinking that your next generation don't want to do the kind of businesses that you're doing right now. That's a hard fact. Almost 70% SMEs are facing this problem that their new generation, you have given them best of the education, they want to do something new. So it's a problem of actually going to the next level, what kind of businesses that you can offer to them. And third is itself, I think, your own skills that you have developed over the years, okay. This is the best way to channelize that energy, that resources, that networking that you have. And I'm not talking money, these guys are ready to exploit that. You can actually leverage this. So these are 3 motivations that we have understood from the people, and they're really making big money. So thank you so much, my time is up. So thanks.
Thank you so much, Neeraj, for that very thought-provoking session. I'm sure everyone present here would really start thinking about investing. And now I would like to invite